Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Dark Shed Live. This is the Printmas Advent Calendar, day 15. That's right, it's the 15th of December 2020 as we count down the days till Christmas. 10 to go. How's it all going out there? Hope you're doing okay. Bit of a late one for me tonight. Busy day, as always. What's going down? So there's no calendar, no camera film photo calendar tonight. The next one's tomorrow. Yesterday I finished this print. Whoop whoop, which has had quite a good reception on the old socials. Yeah, like now I've spent a bit more time with it as well. I really like it. It's made me think about other combinations that I can do and things that have a bit more kind of potential meaning behind them rather than just two random images that seem to work well. But yeah, it's kind of got the cogs turning about possibilities for that. Really simple thing to do, but yeah, it works very well. So yeah, I'm going to possibly have a think about that and maybe do some more by the end of December. It's all time though, isn't it? All time looking through. Tonight's shout out. Just before I continue, don't forget to say hello in the chat and in the comments. That'd be really nice. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and you can follow me on social media. Bing, bing, at the Dark Shed on Twitter and Instagram. So tonight's shout out is to Mint cameras. So Mint, I came across them a few years back. They were, I can't remember what they were launching at the time. Basically, they make instant cameras and refurb and add mods to like Polaroid cameras and Instax stuff as well. And that they're quite a premium price point, I'd say, but like the thing that I've always had my eye on is this, which is their Instax wide camera. And I love Instax wide film, but I hate the camera. I hate, like, there's only one or two official Fuji cameras, and they're fun cameras. They're just fun time, you know, click, fire, no control over it at all. So something like this really appeals to me. But like I say, premium price point. The shout out to them is because keep an eye on their activities, because on Friday, I think it is, they're launching a new Kickstarter. I don't know what it'll be. I'm assuming it'll be Instax related. So yeah, check them out. Keep an eye on what they're doing. So on to tonight. I'm going to be printing. I actually went out and took some photos yesterday. Time flies, doesn't it? And I went out with my chroma, which is in the house, and shot some large format, which I haven't done in quite some time. I properly had to load up a load of double dark slides over here. These things, if you've never seen large format before, had to get organised. You know, I'm not normally, like, when you go out shooting 35mm, you don't actually have to be that organised. Notebook, had to write down different films that I'd loaded. What did I load? Some Delta 100, HP5, Velvia 100. They were all expired film that I've had kicking around for ages, so I had no idea if the results were going to be much cop, but that was part of what I was doing, wanted to do. And some FP4 as well. So yeah, like, it was great to get out with it, and the slower pace of large format kind of suited what I was looking to do as well. And this is one of the images that I got from the day. It was all centered around the theme of midwinter, and this scene caught my eye, which was like a massive tree with all the leaves falling off and showing all the birds' nests within the tree. And I don't think there are any birds in it. So there's kind of that element to it as well. And all the image I was taking, I was doing a lot of tilting and shifting to kind of really blow everything out of focus and distort everything. And you might be able to see it like in the bottom left-hand corner of this image. I think that's like the image circle coming in because I'd pushed it too far out from my lens. So like the image that I'm printing tonight, I've actually cropped in on that because I don't want that to show. But the focal plane kind of cuts through. Which angle is it going to be on your screen like that? So yeah, I've had a look at a scan of it. Pretty pleased with it. So I'm just going to do a print now. I have already done. If I can find. There we go. I've already done test strips. My initial thought was looking at the one on the left and that. I was going to do just a very contrasty image, just straight, almost like black and white. I actually exposed it with some detail, excuse me, in the trees. Excuse me, I'll just have a drink. With some detail in the trees. So I metered for that, and I knew the sky would just blow out because it was, the sun was kind of off to the right. And it was it clear when I took this image? It might have been, or it was just a very thin layer of cloud and it was just going to blow it all out. But then I thought I wanted to kind of bring in a little bit of kind of texture or like tones into the sky as well. So I've reduced the contrast, still keeping the tree pretty much silhouetted without any detail in. But that's going to allow me to I'm going to do a bit of burning in the corners on the side just to lower that down a bit, put some greys in there as well. So that's what I'm going to move on to now. Don't forget to drop any comments or questions or just say hello in the chat. And yeah, here we go. I am printing on Ilford MGFB Classic Matte tonight, was my choice. Nice subtle paper. So large format negative, I have to swap the lens over. I've got 150 mil in there now, I think. And the exposure I've got to start with is just 11 seconds straight, and then I'm going to burn in. So around the sides and top, you can see they'll be very white on those edges. So I'm going to burn in probably half a stop more. Let's see if I can get this right. In that top left corner, just a bit. Okay, and then I'll do another half a stop on that edge. Try to put that. And Dev. A good swoosh around. I actually think I've got to be careful because I've done quite a lot of printing, and I've been doing some 16 by 20 prints as well. And obviously when you're developing, the chemical attaches itself to the paper. So when you take it out, try and let it drip back in, but obviously you're carrying some to the next slot, so the level in this one starts to drop. And if it goes too low, it drops below the top of the paper, so it won't get developed. And I think I might be at that stage, can't actually see. So what I do in that situation is I just put a bit of water in there, because all that's going to do is dilute the concentration down very slightly. I may have overcooked my burning. But I probably should replenish this dev as well, because it's been in here a while. I haven't noticed any difference in the development. The first sign is that things start to lose their contrast, but no signs of that as of yet. Evening, Edward. How's it going? Nice choice of paper. Yeah, that's my kind of, I think it's my kind of go-to first paper choice, like for fibre. There's nothing too kind of offensive about it. And then for RC, I normally use the pearl paper, my go-to. So quick stop. Try and shake off some of the chems and into the fix. I'm actually using a 2-step fix process. So I believe the idea behind it is that in the first step, the majority is fixed at that point and washed off. So the first one ends up becoming, the fix ends up becoming used very quickly. And then you have a really strong one for your second bath. So then after some time, you ditch your first one, put fresh fix in that, and your second bath becomes your first bath. So you have a weaker fix to start. There we go. Edward, I assume you're a darkroom printer. What's your favourite paper type or types? Right, turn the lights on. And the same with the wash as the fixer. I do a 2-step wash. I'll say 2-step really. I have an initial water bath here. The theory is that that first dunk, the majority of the fixer is washed straight off at that point. So we'll just bring that over to the camera so you can see it. that bad. I think I prefer it a bit lighter in the centre. There we go. So yeah, it's a bit, I really want this area here to be nice and white, piercing through. So I'm just going to notch that down. Quarter of a stop, maybe half stop. And do that again. There we go. Edward, he replied. He likes the fibre classic but find 300 art too warm. Generally I prefer neutral tone. Yeah, I did I've got a video on the art. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? It's not really like warm. I think like it's described as eggshell. So it's a bit quirky. But actually I think I've got, just grab a print that I've got with it here. I do like it. I really do like it, but it's a very specific use case, I think. It doesn't work for a lot of images. So yeah, that's MG Art. It's hard to tell, isn't it? When you haven't got it, you've got to have it next to something ready to compare what they're like. Right, I'm going to do that print again, but I'm going to leave you to so I can carry on and do it with my music on and then leave you to peace. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, as always, you can support me and follow my work and subscribe to my quarterly zine. And the link for that is in the show notes. Take care, everybody, and see you tomorrow. Bye.